You are tuned in to the Loc channel. ibyl has the styles to keep you fly. Hello Triple crew, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be braiding my locks into individual overhand braids. Just a quick protective style at the start of the cold season to make sure that I'm retaining moisture and just keeping my hair in an easy style that I can style in other ways. So I'm just going to be doing the individual braids, and at the end of the video I'm going to be sharing with you all some ways I style my individual braids. So tune in for the process. My hair was braided on freshly washed and moisturized locks, and just showing you all a little bit of the process. Now that my locks are longer, you're going to see some of the techniques I use to keep the tension in the braid as I am braiding out to the end. So I'm getting to the point where my locks are almost longer than the length of me being able to braid all the way down to the end with tension. And then you can also see in a few minutes how I close off the ends of my braids. I no longer use rubber bands. I use these scrunchy type of hair ties, as you can see in the video, to close off my ends. I'm going to put a link to them in my information box. It links to my Amazon store, and you can pick up some of these hair ties if you would like to as well, because as much as possible I either try to do the style without without rubber bands, but if I need to use something, I would use the hair ties. I'm doing another section. I left out of the video me sectioning off my hair because that was a little task, and the video would have been super long, and I'm sure you all don't want to see me section off my hair. So I'm just showing me doing some of the braids. It's another one I'm doing. And typically when I do braids, I braid underhand. Let me know if you have a certain preference for when you're braiding, whether it's overhand or underhand. Typically I do underhand. And I feel like with underhand, if I'm trying to do a braid out, it makes for a tighter crinkle look doing the underhand. And it's just I just do the underhand. But I specifically want these to be really loose, like not loose, but like looser and not as tight, because I was not aiming for a braid out. I was aiming to just have a simple style that I could just do other styles with. And so I did the overhand because I wanted it to be loose. In my mind, overhand equates to a looser braid, and underhand is for a tighter braid. But I did overhand, and I made it loose as I was braiding, like looser than normal. I'm sure you can do the overhand tightly, but out of the two, I think underhand is tighter, and then overhand is looser, but I made it even looser. Then you can see I even tried to pull apart some of the braids to make it even looser. I don't think I had a whole plan in mind. I just started braiding, and this is what came to mind. And that's typically how it is when I'm doing my hair. I just start, I have a simple idea, and I just start, and from there I create what I create. So this is one of the techniques I use to keep that tension as I am braiding. Now that my hair's gotten longer, because when I got to the end, I could barely keep the tension in the braid. So I had to tuck underneath my arm to keep it going. One thing I don't like is when I get to a braid and there's like a extra long lock amongst locks that are shorter at that end. Then I have to figure out some kind of way to make it all balance out. But I make it work. This is me using the hair tie again to close off. Can you all guess in the comments how many braids I end up making? And I revealed this on my Instagram page, how many braids I made individually, because someone asked me. But yeah, make a guess in the comments below if you would like to. And I'll share with you all how many braids I end up making. So this is the results of like 3 of the braids. I like how loose they are and the overhand look. It looks like a basket weave to me, which is so pretty. My OG Triple L crew know that I love a good basket weave. So even these are individual braids, they look like a basket weave. All right, time to go. Am I wearing my hair like this? Am I wearing my hair like this? Am I gonna put my hair back like this? Be kind of like tied in the back. This. Just back like that. It's not gonna stay back if I do it like that. Do I want to put it up like a little bun? I can tuck that and have it like this with a little hair tie, or tuck it. Decisions. Okay, I'm gonna go back to how I had it. Little hair out right there. I'm probably gonna pin it so that it doesn't move out of place. This is it. You are tuned in to the Loc channel. ibyl has the styles to keep you fly.